Hello, everybody. This is Alan Anderson here, and today what we're going to do is go through the 5 rules of business opportunities. These are going to be the key mindset concepts that you're going to need to be in the right headspace to be successful in what we're going to do. So, what are the 5 rules? Well, the 5 rules are pretty much to show you what type of way you need to think about doing this. A lot of times people get into this and they get very excited and say, "Well, I'm gonna make so much money, I'm gonna do this, I'm not gonna work, I'm not gonna blah blah blah." And this is just designed to calm you down, because it's good that you're excited, but really start to give you an idea of how you need to think in order to be in the right mindset to be successful doing this. So what you're seeing below in front of you are the 5 rules. Now, I got to give a shout out to who I got this from. His name is Alan Cousins. I mean, you look him up on YouTube. He's always got some good stuff going. And his blogs, just Google his name and you'll see him. He's very good at like the home-based business industry type stuff, especially for newbies, giving mindsets and kind of telling it like it is, but in a way that's very useful and empowering, and not, just you can't make it, because he's very successful at doing this. So I definitely wanted to give him a shout out and give him credit as due, because I definitely got this from him and learned a lot from him on a multitude of different things. So let's go through these rules. So the first one is to keep a positive tone. Now, the reason why this is very important is because I want you to understand, have you ever seen that person on Facebook that they seem to like to air their dirty laundry on social media? They're going out with people or they're breaking up with people. Like a lot of, nonsense and, a little bit immature type stuff. That's not the way you need to behave yourself on social media. Social media at this point is now going to be a way for you to make money. And although it's very cool to use it and you want to be real, nobody's saying to be fake. You definitely want to present yourself as somebody that is capable of leading people, is capable of helping people, of the type of person that people can look to for guidance, especially with this industry. And you do that basically by declaring, where you're trying to go, what you're trying to do, and this doesn't have to be when it comes to make money. This could be like a goal you may have, or what you're trying to do, or what you're about right now. And then pretty much, sharing your journey along the way, the little successes that you have. But basically, you want to create an amplified self that's basically a leader that somebody can go to. And part of keeping a positive tone is doing just that. Now, some people may be asking me, "Well, hey, Alan, are you saying that I'm just not supposed to talk about the struggles in my life? Because the struggles in my life are actually what builds character and make me who I am. And without those struggles, I might not otherwise be that." No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is there's a time and a place for that. Like, once you created some successes, and keep in mind, successes doesn't mean you go from where you're at now to you're making $5, $10, $15, or even $3,000 per month. Successes could be, okay, I now can build a blog if I need to. I now can create videos. I now can generate content that people like and that people talk about. You do that all the time when you share things on Facebook, but this is just a little bit more complicated. I can now generate leads. I don't have to go with people that I know. I can, basically reach out in the interwebs, and I know how to extract that, which you will learn to do once you go through all of this training, or at least have an understanding of how to do. Once you do those little successes, even if you don't even talk about the money, then you can start talking about things that happen. But in my personal opinion, I would not talk about the money. I would not talk about your struggles until you've actually reached the point at which you're making a little bit of money. Because then you could say, okay, anybody can do it because I did it, and here's some of the obstacles I had to go through. But nobody wants a Debbie Downer, and that's why you need to keep a positive tone. So moving on, the next one is to care about others more than you care about yourself. Now, pretty much what this means is you need to, in business, look at some of the most powerful businesses in the world. And the financial community, don't count that because that's on some other stuff. But Microsoft, Apple, they serve their customers. They provide something that people want or something that people need. Even Facebook and Google. And they're their wealth is in direct proportion to their ability to do that. I'm an actual Uber driver at the time I'm making this video. And anybody that knows about Uber knows how convenient Uber is. And that dude's a billionaire. So my point is, now you're in the business of you. You are a business as of yourself. And you're going to make money in direct relation to how much you're able to help people. So if you're in this, how can I say, poverty mentality space of I need money, I need money, I need money, I need money. And we all want to make money. And this is geared for you to make money quickly. However, you need to understand that you can't be in this survivalist mode that it's me, it's us, or me. So you have this kind of what they call it, scarcity mentality, where I have to have mine. You can't have yours because I have to have mine. You can't have yours first because I have to have mine first. No, you have to be in an abundance mentality of everybody can win together and collaborate. That is what this basically means. So, and the reason it is very important for you to do this, because when you're creating content, when you're marketing, when you're creating offers, like, people can tell, even if it's subconsciously, if this stuff is really going to help them and if this stuff is really going to work. So if you come in from the space of I have to get mine first before you can get yours, well, that somehow shows up in your marketing, and you actually repel people from you rather than magnetize people to you. So once again, care about others more than you care about yourself, and you will win. Also, Zig Ziglar said this best also. He said, if you want to make more money, help more people. So let's move on. The next thing is, it's not how many points you put on the board, but how many people you play the game. This is actually very much the same as the second one, just in another angle. The reason why I didn't just lump this up with the other one is because this is more about leverage. So I'll give you an example. If you're exploring through this website and you see all these videos that I created or that I got from somebody else that created, and eventually most of them will be me creating them, and you should be seeing at least 15, 20, 30 videos. That's very impressive, right? I gave you that for free, or all you had to do was sign up. The question is, why would I do something like that? And the answer is this actual quote here. And if you want to lump this into one word, it is leverage. Because guess what? As more and more people are bringing people, like when you start referring people to this site, because you can use the vault now as a product that you can offer to other people, and then the CPA thing is just something you do in order for them to get access to it, like without having to create a product of your own. That is you and the people you refer all referring people to me, and I'm building my list. So when you think of not how many points you're doing yourself, but how to help other people get successful, then you create the leverage that's necessary for you to generate the type of income based on the work or the actions of other people. This is the foundation of how all network marketing and business opportunity and MLM businesses are built. The people that make the most money understand this, and this is what they strive to do. So this is very important for you in your future endeavors in this industry, as well as what we're doing now. The next thing is that you are responsible for your success or failure. All this means is you have to get in the habit of taking personal responsibility. What that means, that's really straightforward. But just to go in a little bit detail, it means that failures are feedback. If you fail at something, it means you need to do something a little bit differently to go at it. And when I say fail, I don't mean quit this. What I mean is, you need to understand that it's on you. No matter how much I help you, or how much John helps you, or how much these Vault helps you, it's on you to ask for help. It's on you to take the initiative. It's on you to do the research. I can give you a jump, but I can't do it for you. It's on you to take that initiative, and it's on you to get to the point where you're making money. So take personal responsibility. And the last and final one is to never quit. Look, you don't really fail unless you quit. And the reality of the situation is, people that have been in the network marketing industry for 10 years or longer, over 80% of them make money and make a significant amount of money. I believe they make almost close to 5, if not 6 figures. You can do the research on that statistic, but that alone should tell you, if you stick around, you'll eventually find your way to success. So with that said, guys, we went through the 5 rules of business opportunities, and once again, shout out to Alan Cousins for me getting that information. I believe he has a website called www.incomejack.com. That's some really cool blog posts. I'll give you a link below if you decide to look at the YouTube part of this channel, and hopefully I'll get an interview with him down the road because he has some very good insights on a lot of stuff. But with that said, thank you, and then move on to the next video.